Dirt Dogs International Racing Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network. I'm your host, Jacob Keith, here, ready to rip down the house with the Thunder Racing League Pro Series here at Knoxville Nationals. The Pro Series are ready to rip down the house, and the National Anthem was just antsy to get underway. So, without further ado, please stand up, remove your hats as we do tonight's National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, these guys are doing the drivers' meeting as they head on in. Well, they've been in for a second now, but after they finish up the drivers' meeting, we'll be ready to rip down some practice or some qualifying laps, and then we'll head on into the heats for the Pro Series here with the Thunder Racing Leagues at Knoxville Nationals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are heading in to do some qualifying laps. We're going to turn the music on down just a little bit here so we can go over the weather report for the Pro Series as they head on in. 77 79 degrees Fahrenheit. So warmed on up from the rookies here. 56% humidity. Partly cloudy with 8 miles an hour winds, it looks like. It's so hard to read that little tiny screen over there. We're on North Lincoln Street here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Technically Iowa. Ready to rip down the house for the proceeds. Drivers are finishing up qualifying here. It doesn't look like anybody's left. I believe Alex Hanna just sitting out on the backstretch. So we're just waiting on time to click on down. 20 seconds left of qualifying as we are ready to rip, rock, and roll with heat number 1. And here it is. And here we go. Pulling up the grid for heat number 1. John Helm's going to be the man to start this one off with Alex Hanna starting to the outside in the second spot. 13JH right there on the pole. Starting in the third spot, we got Jordan Lawrenson in the number 4 with Elite Performance Industries. To the outside of him, we got Bob Everson in the 008. Starting back behind him in the 5th spot, we got Chris Schaefer in the 23 machine and the 06 of Derek Ray tailing the end of the field. Alex Hanna in the 97 going to start to the outside of John Helms. 2 laps apace, 10 laps for 6 cars. Heat number 1 for the Thunder Racing League Pro Series. John Helms out there sporting that Memorial John beer line. The King of Dirt 13JH machine. Ready to rip, rock, and roll to the inside of Alex Hanna. Green flag here is out for heat number 1. Helms going to take to an early lead over Alex Hanna and Jordan Lawrenson, who's holding on to the 3rd spot. Bob Everton in the 008 going to pull up the 4th spot there in the 008. Back behind the number 4. Right on the right rear here with the 008 machine as we see that black and green Schaefer in the 23. Trying to dip down low, but after coming back to the outside in front of Derek Gray. We're going to ride right on board here as the yellow and red 008 machine tries to use that outside edge to keep with the backside of the number 4, Jordan Lawrenson. Awesome racing here out of these 410 sprint car drivers here. The Pro Series with the Thunder Racing League. John Helms still leading these guys off. Alex Hanna all over the tail side, going to try to dip down low to the inside in that 97. John Helms still going to hang on to the outside, able to take off like a rocket and hang on to it. 6 laps left remaining for heat number 1. Helms trying to use the inside line there around 3 and 4, but down around 1 and 2, he's going to use that mid to low line as well. Again here, Alex Hanna going to dip down low into the mid line there. John Helms going to enter 3 and 4 a little high there coming out. And then into 1 and 2 around the outside too. The marbles being unforgiving here. 2 laps left remains here for heat number 1. White flag is out and waving. Helms going to take this one around 3 and 4 as the checkered flag comes out flopping in the wind. Alex Hanna hanging on to 2nd, and Jordan Lawrenson going to hang on to the 3rd spot. Awesome racing here out of heat number 1. Now let's get ready for the grid for heat number 2. All right, starting here for heat number 2, we got Taylor Wineland going to start here on the pole. Ross Cornita to the outside of him, going to start in the 2nd spot. Chase Wolf going to start 3rd with the 14 machine. There's Wolf. Taylor Wineland in the 9X going to lead this thing off. Cornita in the 10. Wolf in the 14 starting 3rd with 4th going to Corey Jans in that W Energy 138. And Ian Humphreys in the 53 machine tailing out of the field. 5 cars, 10 laps. Heat number 2. The 10 machine to the outside of the 9X, Taylor Wineland, Ross Cornita. Green flag here is out. Chase Wolf in the 14 and hang on to that 2nd spot. Or 3rd spot, excuse me, trying to go to the outside and take that 2nd spot away from Ross here. Ross in that number 10 getting forced to the low side as the 14 was able to get the run, almost putting a slider on, and he does, as he barely fits it up there in front of that number 14's nose. Down with the slide job, Chase Wolf going to hang on to the 2nd spot, but here comes the 10 machine of Ross Cornita down the inside. I have no clue if I'm saying your name right, Ross. I hope we are able to pull you into the booth tonight, because I need to learn how to say that. Taylor Wineland doing a good job of hanging off these guys. He's still out front in that 9X machine. Everybody using that outside line we see here is with Chase Wolf looks to track him down. Back towards the back side of the pack with 5 laps left remaining. We got the 138 here of Corey Jans trying to hang on. We're just having a heck of a time here at Knoxville as the track slicks off. Ian Humphreys back here in the 53 machine also having a handful as he tails the side of the pack. Still doing a lot better than I ever would, though, let me tell you what. Back up to the 3rd spot. We got Ross trying to hold on to the tail side of the 14 of Chase with 2 laps left remaining. Chase Wolf looking to shake down Taylor Wineland. Will Wineland in that 9X using this composure to stay cool, calm, and collected around that mid to high line. 14 is slowly approaching. White flag is out. Around 3 and 4 for the checker flag waving Taylor Wineland. Going to take heat number 2 over Chase Wolf and Ross. Starting here for heat number 3, we got Garrett Popiet. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly too. I remember we had him in the booth the other day, but I'm not too good at remembering names here. So hopefully I said it right. The 47 machine going to lead this thing off, though, with the 92 of Dylan Ayler. With Elite Performance Industries starting to the outside. Robert Satterfield going to start in the third position with Phantom Motorsports in the 55 machine, with Corey Kersetter to the outside of him in the 19K. And tailing the end of the field, we got the 91R, it looks like. Hopefully that's correct. Oh, no, 91M, excuse me, of Matt Grimm. So we're going to have another 5 cars here for 10 more laps. Down around 3 and 4, Floyd, the pace truck driver's lights are off as he heads down pit road. Garrett, Dylan Ayler, green flag is out. Round 1 and 2, hanging on to the lead, Garrett Pepiet in front of Dylan Ayler in the 92 machine. Robert Satterfield in the 55 machine gonna hold up third. Kersetter in the 19K trying to hold off Matt Grimm in the 91M. The 91 is approaching here slowly just a little bit. The 91 trying to go to the outside but has to dip down low as the 19K throws the block. Back up front for the lead, the 92 Dylan Ayler trying to go to the inside here of Garrett in the 47. Round 3 and 4, the 47 able to pull out to the lead there. 5 laps left remaining. Comes the 55 of Robert Satterfield going to the inside of Dylan Ayler, trying to take him over for that second spot. As he does, the 55 machine with Phantom Motorsports hanging off the 92 with Elite Performance. As Dylan Ayler goes back to third position, he's going to try to recuperate and dig down low in that 92 machine. White flag's going to come out and wave for Garrett in the 47 machine as he crosses the flag into 1 and 2. Off of 2 into the backstretch. The 55 going to dig down low, try to get some time on the 47, but not able to do so as the checkered flag is waving coming around. Heat 3 and 4 there. Heat number 2 was awesome finish racing there, as they had a hell of a run. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to pull up the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Giddings, for the 3 Wide Thunder. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into 3 and 4, we're going to give the floor to Jay Giddings for the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They are 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you. Go ahead, burn her off, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there, the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you for all you fans who show supports here to all of us at the Dirt Dogs International Race Network and the Thunder Racing League, and we truly support it. So, as they break off and hit the track, we get ready to head in for the feature. And warm-up is finishing up as these guys hammer out some quick practice laps before tonight's feature event. As we get ready to fire up the grill for these 410 sprint cars. John Helm's going to be the man on the pole. Taylor Wineland going to start in the 2nd position. 3rd going to go to Garrett Pepiat. Alex Hanna going to start in the 4th spot. There's the 97. He's the only one so far. John Helms up front in the 13 JH. Taylor Wineland going to start to the outside of him in the 9X. 3rd going to be the 47 of Garrett Pepiat. 4th going to be Alex Hanna. 5th going to the 14 of Chase Wolf. 6th going to be Robert Satterfield with the 55 machine. Jordan Lawrenson in the 4 going to start 7th. 8th going to go to Ross Cornita. Dylan Ayler starting 9th. 10th going to be Chris Schaefer. 11th is Corey Jans. 12th going to be Matt Grimm. 13th, Derek Gray in the 06. The 53 machine, Ian Humphreys going to start 14th. Corey Kersetter in the 19K going to start 15th. And tailing the end of the field, the 008 of Bob Everton. Ladies and gentlemen, 35 laps here at the Knoxville Nationals for these 410 sprint car drivers. The Thunder Racing League's ready to rip, rock, and roll as John Helms and Taylor Wineland look for that green flag. Let's hear it in the chat for the pro drivers. Who you want to see take this one on home here tonight? Pace truck driver Floyd is off as the 13th JH and the 9X. No, they're not. I thought the pace truck pulled down pit road. Holy cow, they just got that much of a gap going on. But silly me, as I always am assuming. Now he pulls off. Floyd, sometimes he's not there and sometimes he's there. But green flag here is how John Helms going to take to an early lead. The 13 JH machine going to try to hold on here with the 47 trying to dip down low. Taylor Wineland going to battle Garrett Papiet for that second spot here. Oh, we almost got contact with Wineland and Helms. Battle it from the top three. We're going to come back. As we see the 9X, Taylor Wineland trying to get a run there. The 13J's trying to hang on there. We're going to fall back to the fifth spot. Jace Wolf as we ride on board here. Wolf looking for that outside line, trying to dig deep back behind Alex Hanna. Hanna going to go to the outside here. Wolf looks to try to go down low, but he comes back to the outside trying to get a run around that 97 machine. Alex Hanna trying to hang on in front of the 14, doing what he can here with the 97 as they battle it out nose to tail. Back behind Wolf, we got Robert Satterfield battling with Ross Cornita in the 10 machine. It's Cornita able to take it over for that sixth spot back there, just outside the top five. Dylan Ayler going to battle Jordan Lawrenson here. Lawrenson goes down low. The 92, Dylan Ayler going to dip outside and rip that line around the outside edge. Oh, we see contact with the wall in the 92 machine, able to get it under control though. We're still green and going. It's Corey Jans in the 138. Back up towards the front. Taylor Wineland falling back into the fourth spot. Get into that outside wall. Here comes Chase Wolf. Ross Cornita able to capitalize on Taylor Wineland's mistake as he falls back into the 10th spot and back even further. Very unfortunate there for Taylor Wineland as he is having an off night. Going to head down pit road in the 9X machine as we go back up front to the 97, who is all over the tail side of the 47 with Garrett Papiet. Alex Hanna going to dip down low, trying to get that run for the slide job, and he does. Garrett going to fall back into that third spot here. Alex Hanna now moving up into the second. Round 3 and 4, not trying to get that outside edge into that wall because that wall acts like a magnet. Garrett going to go for the slide job, takes it over. Now Garrett back into the second spot, but Alex Hanna going to capitalize on that mistake there. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I wasn't paying attention fully to what happened to the 47 there, but we got 24 laps remaining. It looks like the 47 may have some mechanical issues going on with that thing, so we jump back up front to the 14 as he's going to move up into the third spot there with Ross Cornita hanging on to fourth. Yellow flag is going to straighten Speedway. This one is on Garrett, so we're going to go back and see what happened exactly with that 47 machine. Looks like he just come off the wall pretty hard, trying to stay away from Alex Hanna as Hanna was trying to dip to the inside. He got that outside wall. Like I said, it acts like a magnet. Mechanical issues happen. Yellow flag strikes the Speedway. unfortunate there for the 47 machine, as he has been running pretty good, but he might have gotten some problems fixed and figured out as he's going to make his way back out onto the track. As the 13JH leads him off, John Helms' green flag here is out. Chase Wolf can hold on to second as he battles Alex Hanna, nose to tail. Hanna going to dip down low to the inside of the 14 machine. Slide job engaged as the 97 goes to the outside. We see a crossover happen from the 14. Chase Wolf going to take it back and hang on to second. Double file, 2 rows back behind the leader. As they file out a little bit better here, the 55 machine going to hang on to the inside of Alex Hanna. That's Robert Satterfield with Phantom Motorsports trying to hang on to third. 21 laps left remaining here for the Knoxville Nationals. The Thunder Racing League here for the Pro Series. These guys are ripping it up, ladies and gentlemen. Chase Wolf still hanging on to that outside edge, hanging on to second spot. Alex Hanna on the 97, purple and blue machine back there. Or pink and blue, excuse me. Also on the high side, we see the 55 machine, Robert Satterfield, using that low line to his advantage, able to keep the throttle control under control. And it looks like Ross Cornito may be following his suit a little bit with him. .97 hanging on to the outside of the 55 as they are double file coming down the back front stretch, down into 1 and 2. See Chris Schaefer around the inside line there. He's trying to hang on from going a lap down, but he does go a lap down as the leaders. Schaefer going to enter pit road though, as he's going to end up calling it a night. 15 laps left remaining. We see the number 10 machine of Ross trying to hang on to the backside of the 55, who's down low. Satterfield. Out in the stratosphere, the 55 machine trying to hang on to the 97's tail side here, dipping down low. Alex Hanna having a heck of a timer on that outside edge here. 14 laps left remaining. Gets us straightened out around that outside edge, but I know that outside edge is not smooth, nor is it easy to handle by any means. We're riding right on board here with Hanna and that 97 machine. Dips in, gets a little bit of that outside wall, but keeps it under control as he hangs on to the tail side of John Helms. Back towards the back side of the pack. We're going to go to the number 4, Jordan Lawrenson. Lawrenson is trying to hang on with the 138 machine of Corey Jans. 10 laps left to go. Coming around 3 and 4 to the flag stand. Corey Kersetter in the 19K is the 91 of Matt Grimm going down low for the slider, but he's not going to come on up as he was not cleared enough with the power of the foot. The 19K going to use that outside edge to grip and rip around Matt Grimm, but they're going to stay double file back down into 3 and 4. Awesome battling side by side for laps here, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Kersetter being the hard charger on the night. If he is able to hang on in front of Matt Grimm, he will be up 7 spots. And it looks like from 16th to 8th. Dylan Ayler in the 92 machine not having a very good run here at Charlotte, as he is usually up towards the front here, or Charlotte. Geez, why did I say Charlotte? This is Knoxville, ladies and gentlemen, not Charlotte. Having a heck of a run here at Knoxville in the 92 machine, but still hanging on here, sitting in the top 10 currently. So we're going to go bounce back up to Corey Jans, who is just outside the top 5, who is sitting 6th back behind Ross Cornita. 4 laps left remaining. We're going to come back up to John Helms as he's leading this thing off. Oh, Alex Hanna getting into the wall back behind him. Robert Satterfield, Garrett Popiet able to capitalize on it. 3 laps left to go. We have a yellow flag striking the speedway. This one being on Alex Hanna. Hanna just getting a little much of that outside wall, and it just magneted him to the outside. Look at that front right tire going wobbly, loosey-goosey. Just a magnet, man. It magneted the front end, magneted the rear end, and they wanted to call it. Yellow flag strikes the speedway here on the 97. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when we go back to green, it'll be a 3-lap shootout here. Robert Satterfield moving up into the 2nd spot. Garrett Popiet able to come back from the back side of the pack. All the way back up to the 3rd spot. John Helms going to try to lead this one off one more time to take every lap here in Knoxville. Floyd taking the pace truck down pit road. John Helms, 3-lap shootout. Green flag here is out. Trying to hang on to the lead. 2 laps left remaining here. Robert Satterfield going to be all over the tail side as the white flag comes out. Garrett gonna battle it out. John Helms gonna hang on to the outside. The 55 and 47 make contact on the backstretch. Down in the 3 and 4, the 13 JH trying to hang on to the outside line. Here's the checker flag, comes out waving. John Helms takes this over Robert Satterfield. And Ross Cornita in the 10 machine gonna move up into the 3rd spot. Wow, what a race it was, and what a finish it was here to the Thunder Racing League's Pro Series, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to pull these guys up for a quick little interview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jay Giddings up here ready to rip, rock, and roll for the driver's interviews. So, Jay, we'll give you the floor.
All right, how about that race, Jacob?
Man, what a run it was. John doing a good job hanging on to all them laps, man, and then them guys battling all behind them. There's just awesome racing here.
All right, and with that, we will pull in our winner, John. Got a copy, John?
Loud and clear.
All right. Well, first off, congratulations on the win. Walk us through your night and how you were able to hold everybody off there, especially with that natural green-white checkered finish.
Night went pretty well. Quick time. I felt pretty good. This is one of my best tracks on the game, or my best track in general. So I'm always confident coming into a race here. Heat race went smooth. Just ran first that whole time. That was nice. And then the main, it couldn't have went more smooth. Just checked out in front. Really not too much pressure, so I could really just take it easy and not have to worry about overcorrecting or pushing too hard. But these Majula C setups have these cars on a roll. They're fast no matter where we go.
All right. And next week we end the point series at Lernerville. How do you think you'll do at Lernerville?
That's a track that I will struggle, definitely. That's on the lower end of my good tracks. But if it stays up top, then I think we'll be all right.
And then for the week after that, we do the All-Star race where the league comes together, and it's kind of a rookie versus pros type thing. And hopefully we'll see you there. That one's at Port Royal. But hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, definitely.
Sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, all the guys on my team at HRI. Got to thank you guys for putting on the league and broadcasting all this. It's neat. So I appreciate that. Got to thank Majula C, Kier Speed Shop, Jim Sims, and that's it.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win, and look forward to talking to you again.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Will do. And that, once again, was your winner, John Helms. Coming home second was Robert Satterfield. Got a copy, Robert.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
All right. Walk us through your night and getting that second place finish.
The car's pretty good on the slick track, man. We just gonna come out there. I think we ran a little heavy on fuel. I think with three laps to go, I still had 4 gallons left. So I was a little heavy on fuel, and I've been running the top, a little bit above center for most of the night. But car really came in the center of the track. It just took off into the center. I could stay in the throttle probably 95%, through the corners. So, I mean, I don't know. It was a good night. I mean, I thought we had something for Helms right there at the end. I mean, and once that caution came out, I couldn't talk had not the caution came out. But, that's racing. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Anything you think you could have done different with that green-white checkered to maybe squeeze out that spot?
Well, I think me and Pepe got together just a little bit. Not sure. I ain't looked at the replay, so I don't know. It's not a big deal either way. But I mean, once I got, whether I hit him or he hit me, I let out of the gas a little bit to keep the tires from getting spun, and that allowed him just to get away from me. I couldn't catch him at that point in time. But had me and him not have made contact, I'd love to see how it came out at the end. It would have been close.
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. I know it was awesome watching you guys come across that white flag side by side.
Shoot, it definitely would have been close. Would have been a fun race. I mean, John's fast, man. Congratulations to him and his team. He's fast everywhere he goes. And man, I want to thank my teammate Ross Grinter. Man, he's put a good setup underneath me for tonight, and all the guys over at Phantom Motorsports, man.
All right. Next week we roll into Lernerville to wrap up the points chase. How do you feel like you'll do there?
I really like the track. I usually do pretty good there. I haven't made no laps on that track in probably several months, so I'm definitely gonna have to put in a couple laps or a couple sessions over this last week to to be a contender. If I could come in there and run top 5 consistent, just be consistent with these last races, because I hadn't been racing as much as I normally do. I'm just now starting to get back to where I can do the work, and more practice makes you better.
All right. Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank?
Absolutely, man. All the guys at Phantom Motorsports, Velocity Race Design, Wackle Sportswear, Highside Media. Appreciate Thunder Racing League for the sessions, and y'all for the broadcast, man. I just enjoy it.
All right. Well, congratulations once again on a very close second place finish, and definitely looking forward to talking to you again.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too. All right. And that was your second place finisher, Robert Satterfield. And then rounding out the podium is Ross Cernita. Got a copy, Ross?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Go ahead, walk us through your night and squeezing out a third place finish.
Well, car felt okay. I don't think I would have had a third place finish if some of the guys in front of me were able to keep clean. But sometimes that's just racing. You got to take your luck when you can get it.
Absolutely. Heading into, I just said it twice. Lernerville next week for the points championship. How do you feel like you're going to do there?
I used to actually dread Lernerville quite a bit because I always seem to find myself off the banking or not being fast on the bottom. But it's actually probably one of my favorite tracks now. Learning how to run the top, and as long as you can keep it on the track, I guess it's a pretty fun track. It seems to be pretty racy. There's a couple lines that you can run throughout the night, and hopefully it ends up being a good night, and we put on a show for you guys.
Right. Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the guys over at Phantom Motorsports, Vanderbilt Race Cars, our sponsors, Velocity Race Design, Weigel Sportswear, Power Outdoors, and then like to thank you guys for putting on the league and running the show.
All right. Well, definitely looking forward to seeing you next week. And if we don't talk to you next week, hopefully we get to talk to you next season.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. And congratulations once again on a third place finish.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, would like to definitely thank our sponsors here at Thunder Racing League, starting with you guys there at Dirt Dogs International. Want to thank Giddings Mobile Repair, School of Sim Racing, providing all our setups for the Rookie Series race. And then, drawing a blank, it is Stevenson Family Performance for being a monetary backer of the league as well. So definitely can't do what we do here without them, and definitely want to thank them for their support and thank all the viewers for their support as well. Oh, yes, and Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop. Thank you so much. I forgot about them, and they are a huge partner with Thunder Racing League. Mission is to stop veteran suicide. Bring that number from 22 a day to 0 a day. If you guys are in the Thunder Racing League Discord, get a hold of Justin Jones. Ask him how you can donate. You can also go on to the Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop Facebook and get a hold of them there. But excellent organization, one that we partner with, and half the money we make from every charity event gets donated to them to help out with that wonderful cause.
All right. Well, what a night of racing it has been, Jay, as you guys always do here with the Thunder Racing League. I've been your host here with the show tonight for the Dirt Dogs International Racing Network, Jacob Keith, putting down the laps here at Knoxville Nationals for the Thunder Racing League. The Pro Series closing it out here tonight. And I just got to say thank you to all you fans out there watching and all the drivers that come in and participate and all this stuff. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to even put on a show. So until next time, stay happy, stay healthy. Well, and just don't do anything I wouldn't do until you name it after me. Much love. Woof, woof.